Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First up, we're going to start by cleaning the face using the Garnier Micellar Water, just to ensure that the face is clean before we start our makeup application. To prime, I'm using the Splashbox Photo Finish Primer, which is a pore minimizing one. It's amazing and I've been loving it so much lately. Now taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Orange, I'm just going to apply that underneath the eye area and blend it out, just to counteract out those dark circles. And then I'm just going to apply some green LA Girl Concealer just on some red blemishes that she has on her face, because we are going for a flawless base as she will be getting lots of photos for her formal. For foundation, I use the Studio Fix by MAC Cosmetics in the shade NC40, and I applied this with my Bake Precision brush out of the Baking and Strobing set by Sigma. It's amazing. I love this brush. I've been using it so much lately. This brush is very similar to the F80 Kabuki by Sigma, which is why I think I love it so much, because I love the F80. For concealer, I use the Pro Longwear by MAC Cosmetics in the shade NC25, and I just applied that with a concealer brush underneath the eye area, and then I go in with my damp beauty blender and blend that out before I go ahead and apply concealer down the center of the face and blend it out with my damp beauty blender.
Baby, but you know I never will. No. So I choke you down just like a pill.
Then I just take that same Kabuki brush as we used to apply the foundation and just kind of blend in the concealer and the foundation together. There's no extra product on this brush, it's just whatever I had left over from when we used it first. To set the concealer, I'm using the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC Cosmetics in the shade Light. I like to press the powder into the skin as I feel it gives a better coverage, and it also doesn't disrupt the concealer that we have on underneath as well. To set the rest of the face, I'm using the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder in Darkest Brown. To bronze up the face, I'm using the NYC Bronzing Powder. I'm just going to run that around her forehead, her jawline, her cheekbones, and also her nose. I absolutely love the color payoff from this bronzer. I've been using it so much lately. If anyone has any dupes of this bronzer, can you please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to check them out. Using the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics, I'm just going to define her cheekbones, her temple, and also her jawline.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No. So I choke you down just like a pill.
Using Makeup Geek's blush in Spellbound, I'm just going to apply that to the apples of the cheeks and blend it back into the contour. Now taking the Laura Mercier loose setting powder, I'm just going to bake underneath her contour so it's nice and sharp. I'm just taking that on my damp beauty blender and pretty much running that from the top of her ear down to the corner of her mouth. To give the face a beautiful glow, I'm using the Soft and Gentle Highlighter by MAC Cosmetics and just placing that on the tops of her cheekbones, her cupid's bow, and also her nose. I'm then going to take a clean and fluffy brush and wipe away that powder we had baking on the face. To fill in the brows, I'm using my Anastasia brow palette in the shade Soft Brown, and also I take the shade Medium Brown as well, just to kind of contour the eyebrow a little. I always start off with a lighter shade at the front and then work my way into a darker shade for the tail. As you can see, I'm just filling in any sparse areas and also extending and defining the brow as well. To clean up the brows and to also highlight the brow bone area, I'm using my Studio Fix Concealer by MAC in the shade NC15. Moving on to eyeshadow, I'm taking Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek and just running that through the crease area as a transition shade. Now taking Latte by Makeup Geek, I'm just going to concentrate this more towards the outer portion of the eye and also the lower lash line. We weren't going for a wing today, so I just made sure that I really blew out that colour on the outer portion of the eyes. Now taking Mocha by Makeup Geek, we're pretty much going straight over the top of where we placed down Latte. This is just going to give the eyes more definition and just making sure that I really blow it out on the outer corners so there's no harsh lines. Now picking up Cocoa Bear, which is another one from Makeup Geek, I'm going to start out by blending this into the center of the eye and then working my way back onto the shade Mocha. So what I'm pretty much doing is just blending all the colors together and just making sure that I blow it out so there's no harsh lines. Now we're going to pick up another shade from Makeup Geek. This is Shimmer Shimmer, which is my favorite out of the whole collection. And we're just going to pack this on to the inner half of the eyelid. Then we're going to dip back into Cocoa Bear and just blend out those two colors so there's no harsh lines. We're going to pick up Shimmer Shimmer again and just place that onto the brow bone for a nice highlight. Picking up Cocoa Bear one last time, we're just going to run that underneath the lower lash line from the outer corner to the inner corner. Now taking Mocha again, I'm just going to run that underneath the lower lash line straight on top of Cocoa Bear, so from the outer corner to the inner corner. Picking up Corrupt by Makeup Geek, I'm going to smudge this on the outer half of the upper and lower lash line. Then I'm going to take that same brush that we used to apply Mocha and Cocoa Bear on the lower lash line, and I'm just going to smoke out that Corrupt shade. This brush has no extra product on it, it's just what was already left over from before. The whole point of this was just to get a nice subtle but smoky lash line. Using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I'm just going to coat the upper lashes and apply some false lashes. Now, off the top of my head, I don't know what number these lashes are, but they are from Model Rock. I will leave the number down below in the description box. And I'm just going to go in and coat the lashes one more time just so they blend nicely, and also coat the lower lashes as well. To line the lips, I'm using Hover by MAC Cosmetics. For lipstick, I'm using Velvet Teddy by MAC Cosmetics. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!
Do me in the worst way. Don't let me trust me.